Alright. Hey, do you want to do the recap? You got some notes?
No, you fucker. I didn't take any notes last time. We were just doing that train fight, and I was working on my Legos. So, and because we have the voice chat on the iPad, so it's not like I'm not using it that much. But it was mainly just that train fight.
Yeah.
See, I told you Ellie would have notes. I was like, I definitely didn't take any. Hopefully Ellie does, because she usually took some at least. Violet, what are you doing? It's suspicious.
Yeah, there's a bounty on the Colossus. Oh yeah, that weirdo. Suspicious.
Did I ever give you guys the name?
I don't know. I didn't.
Oh well.
Fuck off. That's so rude of you.
What do you mean?
And I just realized I didn't have my mic for that because of the stupid Microsoft thing, but that's okay, I fixed it now. That was just the recap.
Oh, for your recording?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Oops. But I have my mic now, so we're good.
Could they hear us and just not you?
Yeah. They could hear you. It's fine, I'll just edit it to now.
That's funny.
There was a recap. My mic wasn't working. Hi, everybody. Welcome. All right. But yes, we were on a train and we killed dudes.
Yep. Train heist.
And now we're in the town of Wilan's Gulch.
Yeah, I got the train moving. I know that.
I don't know if Stefan had anything further to add, or Katie.
We made a friend at I think his name was Robin, right?
Mm-hmm. Robin.
And he moved stuff at from the train, I think. We talked to him and he was helpful. I think we also gave him something.
You guys sold the scorpion corpse to him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Ellie's obsession with body parts.
Hey.
And he was super helpful and very friendly. And I think we already agreed to. We already found a place to stay for the night, and then we already agreed to head out in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where we stopped.
Where did we
Oh.
end the last session
I do have
again?
I took
Exactly.
my session 1 notes on my session 0 page on accident.
Aw, babe.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, sleep and then head out in the morning. I said that. I wrote that down.
Yes.
Yeah, so we ended with you guys finding an inn and going to sleep.
Yeah, they told, and then we talked to the mayor, city hall. The guy at the front, and he told us about
Yeah, the
the.
receptionist.
Yeah, he told us where to find the Colossus. Yeah, I do have notes. Okay, I was like, I swear to God, I wrote stuff down. It was just on the wrong page.
I was gonna say, Katie not
Yeah.
taking notes is very strange.
Well, and when you said
What's the side note that just says climb on top of?
of them, the Colossus, because we were talking about how to fight them, and we had to climb on top of them to like attack them.
Uh-huh.
That's what that was.
Okay.
Trying to turn it into something weird, we know.
What? No, because we were having a whole conversation because I wanted to do the Star Wars thing, and you said that wouldn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, the rope tripping
And then
thing.
we-
Bondage stuff.
You were telling us about like the different parts we have to like break or whatever. Remember?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm not a idiot.
I don't think they heard you, Stefan, but I do.
Sorry, what?
It's fine.
It's probably nothing.
Oh no.
He said the bondage stuff.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's
I don't know
what
if that
he
kind of
said.
game.
Because we were talking about rope and
So you're
Yeah.
saying you want to up and then climb on top?
Yes, they're not mutually exclusive.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
Oh my god.
We're gonna need to have.
Ding.
What's a safe word for the Colossus?
That's what we should have gone over in session 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
kidding.
important stuff first.
Here we are.
Let me pull my checklist out real quick.
Why was this not
my
gone
God.
over? The safe word is very important.
Flamingo.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just from the last book I read, because she was a flamingo vet chick.
Oh, I thought
Zoo.
you meant flamingo was her safe word.
No, I was thinking about a good safe word, and flamingo feels like it would be a good one.
Wait, is that the safe word that we're using or the safe word the Colossus is using?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up some food while you're studying the city or writing your notes.
Excuse
Robin
me.
works the train station. Definitely not an evil person.
What? He was the nice one. He wasn't the weirdo in the train with us. I still don't know the name of that guy. I tried to talk with him and he refused to do anything with me. And then he rolled under the blanket, and then the moment that we were done fighting, just sat there like a bump on a log again. I tried to talk to him during my 1 hour rest or whatever, but he didn't want to have anything to do with me. So convinced he's evil. Did we ever get the name of the driver of the train who was like who lost his hand?
I don't know if anyone asked.
What's a good name for a guy with one hand?
Well, he didn't have one hand before.
He's the captain of the train.
What's it called when you bully disabled people?
What?
Ableism.
You can't just call people names because they're disabled, babe.
Babe, it's a TTRPG. It's okay to name the captain of the train Captain Hook.
The worst thing that's ever happened in his life is now his nickname. Alright.
Lieutenant Dan. Is that better?
Do you guys wake up to the inn? Is there anything you guys want to do or explore in town or anything before getting ready to head out? Or is there a specific time of day you want to head out?
Ellie, what kind of potions do you need to buy?
Did you guys go shopping yesterday?
No.
Yes.
Kinda. We tried.
I mean, we sold stuff, but at the place where we sold stuff, like you didn't have much to sell.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
you had to
wanted-
go to
Fudge.
I wanted to go somewhere that sells potions to see if there were any minor healing potions.
An actual apothecary type situation.
Yeah. Since, you know, might be nice to have at least one of those. If we're fighting against a massive Colossus. Oh, and apparently there's also kobolds or something. I wrote that too.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, is there a shop that has, or that is selling potions anywhere for decent prices?
You can roll a instinct to kind of walk around and see what you find. And that will essentially just determine your kind of luck and what kind of shop you find. Or you can roll presence to try and like ask around and find one based off of recommendations.
I'll go off instinct because I'm not a very talkative person. Well, my character is not.
What are the other two of you doing while she starts wandering around?
Yeah.
Are we not going with her?
If you want to.
Do I take that hope or do I not take that hope?
Is it an action?
I didn't see a roll.
You didn't?
Oh, did you roll in roll 20?
Yeah.
I checked fresh cut grass.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yes, with a 4, you keep that hope,
Okay.
but you do fail.
Okay. That's fine, I figured. I've never been to this town before. I'm just a country girl, you know, I live on top of a mountain.
Roll a reaction instinct.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Action instinct. Well, that's a 16.
As you're kind of wandering around, you're just kind of looking in shops and not really paying attention to where you're going. Stefan, were you with them too? I missed
Yes.
that. And you end up getting your party lost in kind of a shady side of town.
Oh
I'm
no.
sorry.
And
This looked nice on the outside.
as you're kind of traveling through this area, you spot a sign that looks like it's for a shop that might sell apothecary stuff. It has like flowers on it, so you're like, oh, that's obviously herbalism stuff. And you turn down the alleyway, and as you're walking, you realize that the two people at the entrance to the alleyway, two rough-looking guys, kind of both turn and start following your party as you walk through. And as you reach the door, you realize that this is not an apothecary shop. This is a brothel.
Oh fuck.
Wrong kind of flowers, my bad.
We need to get out of here. Not comfortable.
Whoops. How close are these guys behind us, and what do they look like? They're just big and
Are they
scary.
following us?
They definitely seem to have been following you guys down the alleyway. They're still about 12 feet away from you. They don't seem to be moving too quickly. Both of them look like they have clubs at their waist. They're kind of worn down workers' clothes that are kind of dirty and ripped and patched in places. And as you are standing in front of this brothel, kind of checking these two men out, the door swings open with a little bell chime going off, and a dark elf walks out looking very hungover. And as he's kind of standing up and fixing his clothes, you realize that this was the merchant from the train.
Oh my god.
And he kind of looks up and sees you guys and like looks around in the alley and then starts quickly walking in the direction away from the two men approaching you.
Oh no. Can I try to lead us away from here?
Yeah, you guys just want to follow the dark elf direction then, away from the two men and just start speed walking?
I think it'd be fun to follow them, but I'm not going to do anything the party doesn't want to
do. You can roll
knowledge,
instinct, or agility. Actually, knowledge would work for memorizing where you've been.
Hey. Do we think we should follow this guy?
The guy from the train?
We definitely want to get away from the two men.
Yeah.
But do we want to use the other? Do we want to follow the other guy, or do we want to just like say fuck him?
I want to follow that man. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to kind of mess with him.
I do too.
Are you gonna do so stealthily, or do you just want to like chase after this man?
I don't
The whole
know.
point is that he sees us, right?
That he's what?
What was that?
The whole point is that he sees us, so...
You want him to see?
I think it would be kind of funny just chase him here.
Make it as obvious as possible.
And I think it would confuse the two other guys too.
Yeah, so you're just gonna start running after him?
Yes. Let's inflict some paranoia on this guy.
Let's just
Alright.
act. I mean, we're friends on the train, right? We'll just run up to him and act like we're buddies.
Yeah, true.
As you guys start running after him, you all kind of like glance at each other, realize what's up, and all just start taking off. He hears boots slamming to the floor, and Hurley looks back. His eyes go wide as he sees you. He's like, and he just starts booking it.
It's a chase scene. Get him.
Anyone want to try and say anything?
So, are you trying to like completely catch up to him and do anything to stop him from running? Because he is full running away from you now. Or are you just gonna like keep some distance so you can fuck with him?
Well, okay, what? So, when we went to talk to the mayor person who wasn't there, the guy gave us like some rules of the city.
Yeah.
So, as long like, are we allowed to like attack but not attack? You know what I mean? Like, can we like trip somebody or?
Oh no.
That's assault.
Yeah, I don't know if we should.
Okay.
Unless we're like fully committing to beating this guy, but
The receptionist's advice was essentially for dealing with other mercenaries that if they attack you, you can defend yourself. But it is not... He was more leaning of like, these mercenaries might try to stop you from going over there, so if you really want the bounty, you might have to defend yourselves, and we're not gonna like throw you in jail for it.
I see.
It was not for attacking random civilians on the street.
no, I think if we want to stop this guy, we need to try and like yell out to him, be like, "Hey, we just want to talk" or something. But
Yeah.
it's just kind of weird.
Who's the most charming person of our party?
Not me.
Not me either.
Probably the bird.
Yeah, have a bird talk to him.
I mean, we had our fun, but shouldn't we just like head out to the mission?
Yeah, probably.
I guess. We'll keep tabs on this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just
I'm
run
sure
after
he'll-
him the next time we see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll pop up again.
I'm sure he will too. He's the final boss.
That's how your brain works. This guy's gonna show up randomly in a different city and then run away from us. What?
I mean,
know-
he's a merchant. He gets around, I guess.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Chance's excuse too. Until he shows up at the very end and tries to murder us.
Whoa! I'm feeling very attacked right now.
I just... Listen. You have ulterior motives here.
All right, but are we? So we're not able to find a place that's selling potions because I am very bad at directions in a town, apparently. All right.
I'll say I'm not gonna pull rolls for shops because otherwise we'll just be here all day.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
We can look for potions when we come back.
Yeah. Sorry, I totally thought it was down here. They must have redone the town since my people have been here last. It was a couple years ago, maybe, give or take. I've never been here myself, actually.
Yikes.
All right.
So you guys want to exit town and head off towards the mesa that they directed you towards?
Yep.
I think it
Alright.
was north
East.
east. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Alright. You guys make your way through the rest of town. It only takes about 15-20 minutes to walk from where you came in on the south side, when you found an inn relatively close, to exit the city on the north side. You notice a couple guards standing at the gate exiting the town. However, since this was the side that was attacked to start with, much of the area has been kind of destroyed, and they have like a temporary wooden fence that they put up, and there's several workers and such in the area kind of doing repairs and temporary shelters and stuff, as well as quite a few people who are kind of just set up tarps and such. It's kind of the morning, so things have started to like clear out people-wise, but you see several like essentially homeless camps where people have pots over fires cooking breakfast and such. But as you are approaching the gate, the guards don't do anything to stop you, but you do notice a small group. There's two armed men that kind of look like mercenaries, as well as one person who looks kind of business casual, jeans and kind of like a white button-up shirt. And as he approaches you guys, you can tell he's kind of like looking you up and down, realizes your adventures, and say, "Excuse me, or can I have a moment of your time?"
This is an escort quest, I swear to God.
Yeah,
Yes,
what's
sir.
up?
How can we help you?
He'll stick his hand out to shake it, and he'll say, "My name is Ralph. Can I get yours?"
Hello, Ralph. I'm Euca.
He'll shake your hand.
I forgot what my
Wait,
name
how
is.
tall is this
Okay.
guy?
This guy is about 5'4" and an infernus.
Okay.
With kind of not real like blue skinned. He might even be only a half infernus, but it's like slightly tinted blue, and you don't see the signature tail, but he does have two like just tiny little baby horns on his temples.
Cute.
Okay. I'll lean down to shake his hand then. I'm a bit tall.
He like mumbles under his breath like, "Ooh, big girl."
Oh my God.
Oh,
He
no.
seems like a little intimidated.
He's into this.
It's like a horse. Oh, there. Jesus.
I thought you were normal when you're far away. Not close, and you kept getting bigger.
She thought she was normal, we were small.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
I see you guys are quite well fitted. Do you happen to be adventurers searching for the bounty?
Aye.
He tells you, I actually work for a baron in the area, and we are hiring mercenaries. If you're interested in the coin aspect, we'd be happy to add you to the group.
How big is this group and how much is
Yeah.
the coin?
Yeah, what's the deal here?
He says it's paying a good 10 gold coins every 3 days that you work. We're on rotation, so you can't work more than 2 shifts in a week. And we're just doing basic guard duty, essentially. Just making sure no one's, throwing themselves in danger over this Colossus thing. After all, it's already gone dormant. We just don't want any unnecessary dangers in the area.
So they want us to stay here and be guards instead of going out and looking for it?
Right. Essentially from what you've gathered, but you don't know exactly here.
What?
You could
The name of this baron?
I always forget to double check.
The name of the Baron?
Is it Rider Destry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Destry?
Yes, that one.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, that tells us all we need to know, I guess.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
guess the
Baron
first
Ryder
one is-
Destry is his employer.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm that interested in that. Because doesn't he want to, protect them?
Yeah.
Yes, from what you've heard previously, this Baron Ryder Destry is trying to protect the Colossus from the bounty that the mayor's put out.
So I guess it's they first try to pay the adventurers to not do it, and then afterwards they will attack them if they, it's a 2-stage plan that they follow.
Yeah.
How do you know they're
Um,
dormant?
Good question. What do you mean by dormant?
Yeah. I thought that this thing attacked, very recently.
He'll slowly nod and say, yes, you guys must be travelers coming through, am I correct?
Yes.
He says there's been some strange rumors going around, but the truth is that this Colossus awoke when miners dug too deep and were tearing up holy crystals, and it woke a monster, and he'll gesture towards the town, clearly unleashed its wrath. But after just a brief rampage, it then left town, traveled out a way, and simply settled down, and hasn't moved since. If you actually look at it, it just looks like another mesa. That's part of why we have guards up. We don't want anyone wandering into the area.
Wait, how many days ago exactly did this happen?
This would have probably been 10 days ago.
Okay, so a little over, a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still like to check it out with my own eyes.
Hmm.
I'm not too keen on taking this guard duty.
I'm not keen on taking the guard duty, but I am keen on trying to find out more about his employer.
Yes. Yeah, that Baron's gonna be a problem.
I guess I'll ask the guy, what do you think about your employer? Have you met him?
He'll say, on several occasions, he is quite busy, and I am not exactly high up the hierarchy, but he's a fair and just man. Pays quite well for the work we have to do here.
Is he in the mining business?
He does a bit of several different things. He has investments in several businesses. Of course, I wouldn't want to reveal too much about my employer's business aspects.
Was it one of his mines where the monster occurred or was woken up?
He'll say, "Oh no. The Baron is much more delicate about the mining he does."
Shell Corporation.
Delicate in what ways? Or what do you mean? Exactly.
Love that we're just like questioning this kid now. Interrogating him about his employer.
I'm not interrogating. I'm just curious what he means, because that's a very vague answer.
He says we only do surface mining. We don't use too heavy equipment.
Hmm.
And he'll kind of lean in and kind of whisper and make sure he's not overheard by the guards at the wall. And we'll say, some of these other companies, they'll just throw dynamite down there as much as they can. They lose miners left and right, but out in the Drylands, no one cares enough to make a big deal out of it. Transients such as yourself end up replacing them. Of course, Baron Ryder Destry would not risk his workers' lives so easily.
So what are some of the companies that would risk the lives of people like that in this area?
He shakes his head and says, I dare not slander company names. I'd rather my knees not broken.
Very little whistle down of you.
I guess.
You must make haste.
Alright.
Bridgerton.
I don't know. What do you guys think about this deal?
I mean, the deal is terrible,
Yeah.
but
Agreed.
So
but the question. Sorry, Katie, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask him if just to confirm that he wants us to like stay here and not go out looking for them at all. That would be the terms of this.
He'll tell you if you take the job, we have a camp set up. You do occasional patrols, but for the most part, you guard the main access way towards the mesa.
Yeah. See, I don't really like to be tied down like that.
Essentially just doing the same thing I do, where you would prevent adventurers or civilians or merchants from wandering down into the canyon thinking it's a road to a town or a mine and
Not my job.
getting hurt. Essentially, they're just hiring guards, not real adventurers.
Yeah.
Alright. What were you
How many
saying, Stefan?
How many adventurers could you not convince to?
We know
to
about
go
the
in
six.
that direction?
We know about the 6 groups that the front desk guy told us about.
Oh yeah, how many
Yeah,
of
but maybe
them?
they also got like convinced by this guy. Not sure if you know.
He'll say it's about 50-50.
Okay.
There's 2 or 3 groups that are still going. Look, sorry to say no, guy, but you seem like a nice dude, but I'm here to try to kill a Colossus, so I'm a hunter.
His face kind of goes sullen as you say you want to kill the Colossus, and he'll say, "Please look around at the destruction caused the last time this thing was awoken. Do you really want to risk the rest of the lives in this city just for a bounty of gold? when you can get by on good, honest work.
Piece of shit.
Damn it, you're gonna make me have morals.
He's gaslighting us. I'm the opposite of trying to convince you. You're just trying to manipulate me emotionally into making this choice, and now I have your work ethic.
I mean, Stefan, your character's a bounty hunter, right?
No,
It isn't? I thought you were.
no.
Oh.
I'm a...
What is your character then?
Well, he does a little bit of everything. You've seen stuff. He worked in a mine. He traveled the lands.
So we have a wandering laborer, a fortune teller, and the woman they send to sell skins at town.
Hey. But I'm a Disney princess that dreams of something more.
People
And
always
this is
root
my
for the
shot.
underdogs.
Yeah, this is my shot to be something more than just the errand girl.
Yes, this is a coming of age story.
Exactly. Look, man, you gotta play Monster Hunter to understand that if you don't go after the monster, these things will just keep coming back.
Alright, so what are we actually saying to the man?
We'll do our best to do our battle away from the town. We're not trying to harm people in the town. The entire reason we're trying to take it out is to prevent this destruction in the future.
He'll kind of sigh and shake his head and be like, and put his hands up and be like, alright, I understand. I can't stop you here. And him and his two companions will turn and walk away.
Alright, let's go and hunt down a Colossus.
Yeah. I'm a little nervy.
So wait, can we just, like, see where it is?
You look out in the distance, and it's a lot of, like, mostly flatlands broken up by several, like, canyons, mesas, a few dunes, and, like, rock pillars and stuff. But this man told you it looks just like a mesa, so you're not exactly sure which one it is, if you can even see it from here.
Should have asked the guy.
Well, we know it's a mile away,
Yes.
so we'll head a mile northeast.
Did I say a mile?
That's what I've written down, so that's what came out of your mouth.
Can we retcon that to 10 miles?
That's
sure, you can
fine.
make whatever you want. Well, the point was we knew that at a rough distance.
You guys look out and you see a large mesa, relatively close, but slides away from you rapidly.
It's like right there. It's 100 feet tall.
Desert Mirage.
Yeah, it's how Ellie looks normally far away. Like that, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Alright, we'll head off then.
Alright. I will need a group instinct check to navigate. DC will be pretty low because you are kind of following a path that's already been worn, but it's not like an official road. And this will just be to kind of avoid hazards and such as well as you're traveling.
Okay, we all roll.
So you'll pick a leader to roll,
Who has the highest instinct?
and then the other two will roll first. Each success will give you +1 to the leader's roll. Each failure will give them -1. And then the leader is the only one who gets hope and fear.
Okay.
I have a +1.
I also have a +1.
What do you got, Stefan, for instinct?
I also have a +1.
All right, who wants to volunteer to be the one at the front looking for hazards and such?
I'll do
Essentially,
it.
the leader will probably be the one hit by any traps.
Yeah, who's melee?
I mean, I was going to say I would do it, but after the whole brothel fiasco, I'm thinking, nah, today is not my day.
If I try to track the Colossus by using Gifted Tracker, would that affect our ability to also navigate through the area, or just?
I will say the path you are following is the easiest path from here to the Colossus. It is not necessarily the path the Colossus want. If you want to go look for the Colossus tracks, you can do that, but it would probably be more difficult because you're going to have to like climb over cliffs and stuff that it walked over.
Yes, understood. All right. Well then, let's do it. I'll do the.
You lead.
I'll be at the front.
Okay, so me and Katie roll first, and then you roll, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ooh, I got a
Instinct.
18.
And
I got a
That's
14.
alright, so that's +2. So now, Stefan, go ahead and roll, and you'll add a +2 to your roll.
We did it.
Ooh, let's do it. +2.
+3, so it's 12
Oh,
with
nice.
hope.
So a 12 with hope. So go ahead and add a hope. As you are traveling, you do notice there are some bushes kind of close to the road. And as you're approaching, you hear a faint rattling coming from them. But you notice it far enough ahead of time that you kind of back up and direct the party around it. As you all avoid a rattlesnake from biting your legs.
Good job. I guess we need to be aware. Keep wary of rattlers in this area.
Luckily, as someone who has traveled for a long time, you've kind of gotten used to watching underfoot.
It's like I'm constantly watching where I'm stepping so I don't trip.
So you guys travel for about 2 hours, and ahead of you, you spot what's essentially the entrance to a canyon area. That's about, it looks like it goes down about 20, 30 feet, maybe a little bit more in some places. And you see a small camp set up at the entrance. From what you can see just in the distance, there's several tents, looks like a little fire area. There's one wooden building set up. And then there's like a wooden light barricade that's been set up in front of the entrance. But the camp, so it's a road, enters the camp, and then there's a barricade, and then the canyon. And you see several people with various weapons, clearly not like a set company, but more people have brought their own weapons to this. Definitely not like a town army where things are issued standard issue. Some people have spears, some have short swords. You see one guy with a great sword that's way bigger than it should be, and it looks like it weighs 40 pounds that he's like dragging behind him every time he moves. And he's constantly just like leaning it on stuff. You do see a couple of them seem to have spotted you already just walking down the road, but they're not making any move to approach, but a couple of them are keeping an eye on you guys already.
How many people are there here total, roughly?
Outside, what you can see is 6,
Okay.
as well as one horse that's tied up to a tree. Although, of course, you can't see anyone in the tents or in the building or anything, so you know already that your count might be a little low.
Does this look like one of the groups, or does it look like one group or several groups? People?
They all look to be in the same camp as like one faction.
Okay.
But they are kind of just, most of them are kind of loosely wandering around. A couple of them look like they were on duty to like watch the road.
Do they have any, like, you said this is a canyon, right, that we are in?
You were kind of like still in the flatlands area. The cliffs kind of rise up in front of you, making it into a canyon area in front of you. But it's essentially you'd have to pass through the camp to get to the canyon area.
Okay. Can we spot some people on the cliffs? Like, do they have some people with bows or guns that have the high ground?
Oh yeah. Anyone patrolling up there?
At first glance, you don't see anyone up top. But as you're looking, you do notice that there do seem to be a couple man-made kind of lookout points up there. But you can't see anyone from your angle looking up from where you are. You could roll an instinct to try and spot anyone that might be hiding.
Do it.
Sure.
Oh.
13.
With a 13, you do see just like the boots of a man who looks to be like resting back in a chair with his legs up behind a rock. And you can see kind of just the tip of like a wooden lean-to that he's using for cover or something. You can only see like little bits and pieces sticking out from the rock, but there does seem to be at least one person up there.
Okay. So we should not get into a fight here because we will kind of be surrounded and then be shot at from all angles.
I'll keep an eye on the dude if you point him out behind the rock as we go in.
Yeah, sure. I'll point him out.
Just in case he moves or something.
And
But the
range-wise, you guys are pretty much at the far limit of very far, just so you know your distance
Very far from
from the camp. So you're like
Oh.
300 from the camp.
Okay. We're a ways away then.
all right. And they have already spotted us, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, let's approach them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You guys didn't
don't
make kind
see
of stealth
him?
rolls, so they just saw you walking down the road.
I mean, it's not like we don't need to be stealthy right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not anything to hide.
Yeah.
You never have. You can always be who you are.
Okay, well, when I'm a rogue, that's a different story. I'm just saying, like there's, it's not going to give us any kind of advantage in this situation, I don't think.
Probably not.
I was just clarifying that you guys were seeing.
But yeah, we can just walk up to him. I mean, they saw us and they're not like starting to prepare to fight or something. They're just doing their daily stuff, so. I guess we'll continue walking forward. I'll keep my eye on the guy that's behind the rock if he ever wakes up, but otherwise just walk in.
All right.
I'll
As
actually...
you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I wanted to say that's a fine weapon you have there to the guy that's like dragging behind the massive weapon.
At this point, he's like leaned it against a little makeshift table and he's just kind of sitting down. And you guys can see underneath his hat that he's just like drenched in sweat. He hasn't even registered that you're talking to him at this point as you guys get within like 15 feet of the front people. And they kind of exchange glances as that is the first thing you say. They kind of check each other's weapons and then kind of just like, whatever.
Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I come from a hunter's clan. We, is that not how you're supposed to greet each other? Respect of a weapon?
They look up to make your eye line. Both of them look a little startled at seeing a giant. And
I'm a half giant, but yeah.
Their weapons are not drawn, but they do like have their hands on their hilts just so that they have it on hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll say, no, we normally say hello or introduce ourselves.
Hello. I'm Euca. I'll lean down and reach toward them to shake their hands.
He'll kind of like hold his hand out to stop you and say, please don't come any closer. This is an off-limits area. If you guys could actually just turn around and leave, that'd be great.
What?
Off limits? Well, for who?
By
Why?
whose authority?
He'll say the baronet of the area has actually recently purchased this land in order to prevent any
He's gotta be shit.
deaths, as it is a dangerous area filled with monsters. And he is currently planning and such to civilize it.
Why is it dangerous?
He says there's a monster outbreak. They're all abominations. You see he looks at his hands.
Oh my god, this is suspect. This is suspicious as hell.
What
Hold
kind
up.
of
Do you have-
monsters are we talking about?
Why is
Are you talking about the kobolds? Because we were hired to go and take those out.
He's like, he'll ask who hired you to take out the kobolds.
The mayor. Does the mayor have more authority here than the baron? I don't actually know.
I got it?
He says, he rolls his sleeve up and looks at the inside of his arm and then goes, the mayor does not have authority in this particular territory at this time. I must ask you, pulls the sleeve up on his other hand. I must ask you to vacate the premises immediately.
I think this guy's a robot.
He's Chance's pantomiming this while he's doing it, so he literally has his arm held out and he's pulled a hoodie sleeve up further and further.
I believe it. I was waiting for him to like read one of the words incorrectly because he's like hot outside in the desert and it got smudged from sweat or something.
That would be a combination.
You know what? I tried to do that already. He couldn't remember the word aberration, so he switched to abomination.
Oh,
I noticed.
I'm trying here.
that's funny.
Yeah, when he stumbled, I was like, oh, he smudged it. Nice. I just didn't want to interrupt your stuff.
So wait, do you have papers or something for this? Like papers other than what's written on your arms?
And he kind of like gives you a blank look and blinks a couple times. And he's like, Papers for what?
For quarantining this area?
Why would I need paper for that?
Well, why do we need papers for coming in here? Okay, glad we sorted that out.
That's funny.
He just looks confused.
So if you guys don't have papers keeping us out, that means we don't need papers to get in. So
He like puts a hand up to like try and stop you from listening and leans over to the other guy, but they're like 3 feet away, so you can very clearly hear him say, "Is papers a code word?"
it's definitely a code word for we're going in.
Yeah, we'll be on our way. We can just start walking the way we need to go.
You just start approaching them closer.
I thought they were like up against a cliffside.
Is there a way
They're
we can
camped out in front of the canyon entrance.
Is there a way we can go just past them? Do we
You
have
would
to
have
go
to-
through?
You have to walk directly through the center of their camp to get to the canyon entrance.
This is so annoying.
Where are the
We
other
need to go talk to the
groups?
parents.
There were other groups that came, correct? So where did they go?
Good question.
There would have been at least 2 or 3 by now.
He checks both his arms when they're full, and then he walks over to the other guy and grabs his arm and rolls
Oh
his
my
sleeve up
god.
and reads off of it. The other adventurers are fine. They moved to a different town for work because they couldn't find any here.
Right, like the dog that got sent to the farm.
Can I
Yeah.
make an insight, or what would it be?
Yeah. Yeah, insight immediately.
Like,
Trying to compare.
does this sound legit? Do I even need to roll for this?
Instinct?
No, I think I'm just gonna leave it up to you as a player to decide that.
Okay. This guy's
Instinct
full of
roll?
shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably recall knowledge or comprehend or something.
Nope.
Or sense. I guess
Yeah.
instinct, sense, or something.
I think instinct or presence would work. Presence just being your kind of ability to socially interact with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely do that, Ellie.
Roll?
Yeah. Do we both do it?
What am I doing? An instinct?
It's gonna have a consequence. Yeah, you're just trying to get a read on if you think this guy's lying or not.
Unless you want me to do it, but
11. That's with a fear, but yeah.
no.
Sorry. Is that a failure? If it is, then I get a hope. I think. Yes.
I'll say that is a success.
Okay.
You can tell that this guy is just repeating what he's told and has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, like
His
I said,
head
this guy's a
is
robot.
completely empty.
Ridiculous.
Who gives you orders around here?
With your roll, though, you do see one of the 2 people that you saw outside the gates with Ralph. You do see him come out of the wooden building that's in the camp. It's essentially like a 1 office size building. And kind of spot you guys and then go back into the building really quickly.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
what? Ralph came out of a building?
Not Ralph, but one of the 2 guys that was with him.
Oh. Wait, how did they get ahead of us?
Ralph was the Infernus guy you guys talked to.
Oh,
You
just
tried to recruit
Yeah. I'm just curious how they got here before we did. Huh.
We can talk to this Baron guy. He's causing a lot of problems.
Yeah, where is this Baron guy? Is he here in the camp? Or
I'm sure I
do you know where your employer is? We need to speak with him.
I believe Baron lives in Wilan's Gulch. I'm not sure where.
Baron what? Which Baron?
Do you
He
even know
thinks
the
about
name
it
of
for
your
a second.
employer?
You don't.
He says, I was hired by Ralph.
This explains everything.
Useless. Absolutely useless.
Stefan, do you have anything to add to this nonsense conversation?
Alright. What is needed? What do you need from us in order to let us through?
He'll say, currently no one is allowed into the canyon.
Okay, but if Ralph came and said he is going into the canyon, you would let him, right?
That's a real quandary.
I'm going to make his head explode.
He
I'm
knows
just
the word
working on it.
quandary.
I'm exhausted from this already.
He's like, hold on, let me think about this.
Is Ralph your boss?
Yeah, he
I mean,
said
Ralph's the
Ralph
one who
hired
paid me.
him.
So Ralph is your boss.
But it's on the Baron's orders.
How do you know that?
'Cause that's what Ralph said.
Oh my god. Wait, can one of us let's just
I'm
go
gonna lose my-
behind a cactus or something and shapeshift? Does anyone have like a shapeshift ability or some ability to change themselves to look like Ralph?
Really not.
Anybody have an ability to make a letter that looks like it's from Ralph himself?
I can kick him.
Can kick him?
Yeah.
Wait, you're a fortune teller, right?
Yes. Do you want me to do cards?
I think you
Distract
need to
him?
tell this guy his fortune that if he doesn't let us through, that like the worst fortune ever will happen to him, like he'll die. Just make up a fortune.
Do you want to have your cards read?
I don't have any cards.
Your fortune told. Do you want your fortune told?
I do like fortunes.
Oh my god. I don't know if this is gonna work, you guys.
Oh no, it'll totally work. You got this. Just tell him that like if he doesn't let us pass, that's gonna like he'll die or some horrible thing will happen to him or his family. For generations he'll be cursed. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got this.
I want to try and do like the past, present, future one. We're like, because he's given us enough information that we can clearly bullshit this. You know, it's like
start it out with like I see your future, you're gonna be very wealthy, but only if you let these people through, and if you don't, then your entire family will be cursed for all eternity.
I'm gonna start with you've recently come into a new opportunity and you're getting the most out of it that you can.
I would like to know where you're doing these cards.
I'm just shuffling and having him draw some.
Okay, just in his hand. Got it. I'm used to the table stuff.
No, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
You can, but I'm just gonna shuffle and then have him draw 3 cards.
All right. Let's start with a presence roll.
You got this. Are we able to give her help? Like, can I give her a hope or spend a hope so she can have an extra advantage thing or something if I'm helping her somehow.
If she hadn't already rolled, that might have
Oh.
been possible.
All right, no worries.
Really good.
Yeah. We take your result. Is that 15 with fear? 16 with your bonus?
Yes.
All right. Describe how you do this, and if you can, work in a complication.
I feel like the complication would be part of his reaction.
Okay. We'll describe how this goes.
Yeah, I'll like try to gain some like trust in him by, you know, doing like the past, like the opportunity stuff like I was saying a minute ago. I don't like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And then like go into talking about how he is like, you know, talk him up a little bit so that he's like feeling good about himself. Like tell him that he's doing a really good job. Yeah.
You're doing a really good job.
You're really reading those notes really well.
I'm stopping everyone.
Oh my god, is he crying?
Ooh.
Not yet.
Okay. Gotta
But
get
then
into
the
tears first.
Yeah, the last card he pulls will be the future one. And that one will be, I'll like make it into like someone close to you is gonna be, he's gonna die.
He looks up at you and says, "You're close to me right now." And he grabs your arm.
I hate you so much. Why are you doing this to me?
I love you.
No. I hate this. Yeah, I'm done. No? Yeah, I'm done.
Sounds fine. So as you are going through this, and you can see that it's kind of working on him. He's starting to get worried that someone's gonna die. But as you are kind of rolling up towards the end, you see from behind him a man in essentially a actual like scale mail armor. This guy looks like an actual mercenary compared to just the guards that are kind of day hires around. Comes out from the wooden cabin, immediately spots you guys, and with the guy, Ralph's little sidekick, begins to approach the party and loudly shouts, "What's going on here?" And then the guy that you're fortune to kind of like drops all of his stuff and gets back into the posture straight up, wipes his face from the tears.
I almost had him.
Almost.
Captain, we're just turning these people away. Nothing going on here. Put those away. Put those away.
He, like throws the cards back.
A now much larger, scarier man approaches. Kind of half beard, kind of scraggly in places, like he's been punched in the face a lot and it won't grow back in properly. You can see his nose is all like messed up from scars. He's actually probably the only one who actually stands level with Euca, as he's like 6'2".
Almost level. I'm 7'4", so you know he's still like below my chin, but yeah.
Yeah, he's at least not like staring up at you like some of the other people.
Yeah. I don't have to like crane my neck down. They don't have to crane theirs up at me.
Yeah.
Does this guy look like the Baron to us or somebody else?
This guy looks like a fighter, probably not a position of a baron.
Okay. Does he say anything to us, or is he still talking to them?
Once he's kind of exchanged words with the other guy, if you guys don't immediately say something, he'll stop at like 5 feet away from you and just kind of repeat, this area is off limits. We're gonna need you all to leave. He seems a little bit more stern and knows what he's doing than the last guard.
Take it till you make it, right?
Well, we were hired to come here and take out some kobolds.
On whose authority?
The mayor. Mayor, 1 second, looking in my notes. Mayor Logan Hartley.
He'll just kind of parrot what the guy has said before, that this area is now purchased by Baron Ryder Destry. If you'd like to come onto this land to collect any kind of bounties, you'll need to first go to him and get a signed warrant to allow him you onto his property.
All right, so where can we find this man?
He's back in Wilan's Gulch. You can ask around there.
How long did it take us to walk here?
A few hours.
Damn, too bad I'm not good at forging something. Anybody have any good ideas?
We could try and sneak at nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I guess if we gotta go back and get his signature, I guess that's what we gotta do. Start turning around.
Alright. Everyone turn around and start walking away.
Yes.
Is there somewhere nearby? Not like super close, just not far away. Somewhere we can keep an eye on the camp.
So long as you make a stealth check, you can find an outcropping where you can kind of keep an eye on them. But so long as they're in your line of sight, you could possibly be in their line of sight. But you can walk down the road out of line of sight and then kind of circle back and try and find a spy on them.
Yeah. What is stealth?
I believe that would be under finesse to hide. And this will be another group check.
I have a plus
also-
0.
Also, while you guys, once you hit like 100 feet away, you hear the guard you were talking to get scolded out for his interaction with you guys.
Oh no. Did we ever find out that guy's name? I feel bad now.
I don't believe so.
Gonna have to find his name out later. Adding him to potential ally NPCs.
Oh. I don't think anyone shared their name, unfortunately.
We gave our name to some. Yeah, I thought.
You guys gave Euca's name to him, but he didn't give his name.
Oh.
Alright, who's got the best finesse?
Mine's a 0.
Same.
Yeah. Also 0. God damn it.
Alright. I guess I'll do it. Since I wanted to find the place for us to hide.
Alright, so I'll need Stefan and Katie to roll first.
Oh,
60.
Nice.
That's gonna be a 0 bonus.
Okay.
What?
+1 from you, and then -1 from Katie.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Part of the cards. No. Is that a 0? Oh, I see. Never mind. +0. Okay, it's 6. Sorry. I saw the 0 and was like, what?
That's rough.
That's a 6 with fear, but if I fail, I do get a hope back. So yay? Question mark. Shit.
You walk down the road like you're leaving, and then circle back and you find a little outcropping that's like 10 feet up with a small tree on it and a few rocks and stuff. And you start like all shuffling behind these rocks to hide. And then a second later, a small swarm of vipers come out.
Oh no.
And as you all panic and scream and kind of kick them away and off of you, you guys don't take any damage, but you realize there's a ringing noise, and you look over, and the camp is on high alert as they kind of notice all the frantic activity.
Great.
I'm sorry.
As you guys are spotted, you kind of realize that they're definitely realize that you're trying to sneak in now and are going to be on high alert now.
All right, what's our move now? I'm
Back to
sorry,
town we
snakes
go.
terrify me, okay?
Back to town we go.
Yeah, I guess.
How high is the cliff actually up?
Entering into the canyon, it's only about 30 feet up.
But if we circled around the camp and tried to like get on the plateau, no, not going into the canyon, but going on the plateau on the left or right side.
I will say that you could kind of look for another way up and around, so long as you kind of went off to the sides. You just have to scale it.
Yes.
You mean like try to climb our way down in on another side?
Yeah, but first we have to get up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's try.
Because like I understand that the camp is at the very entrance into the canyon, right?
Yeah.
So if we cannot go through the camp, we need to first get up the cliff and then get down into the canyon at another point.
Behind them, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Worth a try. Although they are on high alert now, so we'll have to like go pretty far around for them to not
Yes.
notice us doing this.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm writing down that my character is terrified of
Do
snakes.
you want to circle to the right side or to the left side?
Right it is.
Or do you want to do a different, follow a different plan?
No, I don't really have any other plan other than go back where we came from and try to find the Baron.
Yep.
I mean, do you want to do that? That's fine. For me as well.
I don't know. I think it's worth seeing if we can find a place to go, like, before we walk all the way back, because it took us a couple hours to get here.
Alright.
And, I don't know, if we screw up again, then I guess we'll have to go all the way back.
We could just kill them all.
Oh man. Katie's gone pure evil now. We've corrupted her.
So
We have corrupted her.
you really just think we'd go in and start swinging?
Yeah. I thought once you guys got permission from the people for self-defense, you just beat them up and be like, they attacked us first. I don't know what you're talking about.
We could do that. We could just lie. Didn't think about that. Yeah, this Baron guy's kind of sus.
Logic.
Yeah, let's try to find another way in first
All right.
before we resort to murdering people.
Fair enough.
Sure.
We're going to the right because the dice rolled. And unless you guys want a different, I just rolled to see where we go.
Just realized I have been tracking fear. What am I doing?
Oh no. Good thing you only have like one of them.
I'm thinking.
I think you got at least 2.
Gotten 5 based off of funny history.
Excuse me.
Oh no, because some of those were reactions. You shits. Just gonna do 3 and call it a day. Alright, you guys travel for, I'll say let's say half an hour to circle around this camp, make sure you avoid any patrols. The cliff face are relatively sheer, so I'll need an agility check to kind of scale these if you don't have any equipment, unless someone has anything that would help with getting up this cliff side.
I have Ridgeborn.
I'm a
That helps with
natural
traversing
climber.
cliff, right? What exactly does natural climber do?
It gives me advantage on agility rolls for climbing and balancing.
Yeah,
Okay,
that would work.
that would apply.
Mine is just advantage on rolls to traverse dangerous cliffs and ledges, navigate harsh environments, and use survival knowledge.
Katie's
wonder-
a mountain goat and can just jump on top of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be hopping around.
Have you ever seen goats when they're like climbing around on mountains?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
We have a mountain
crazy.
We have a mountain goat exhibit at our local zoo that
Oh,
they
yeah?
have like a whole.
So I will say you guys have to do a group check to get up here, but Katie can bypass it and not be a part of it if she doesn't want to.
I can't help.
You can help if you want to.
So I either do it myself and be fine, or I help and.
If you do it yourself, even if they fail the roll, you'll still get up there.
Okay.
Or you can
But what
roll
happens?
to add or minus a 1, or you can spend a hope to just help.
What happens if I get up there and they don't?
We'll give you a rope.
And you're at the top, and they're at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, do I have a rope?
And that's part of the
I've
adventure
got
here.
50 feet of rope, so we can tie
Yeah,
our rope
same.
together if we
Sick,
need.
yeah.
So that would let you help.
Okay.
Essentially, that would be your method of helping.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just get up there and then they can roll and then I'll help them.
You'll add the d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to spend hope or something for that?
Yes, you spend a hope, and then you roll a
One.
d6, and I add it to them. Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say I got a lot, so if I need to spend more, I can.
All right.
Do I roll?
Yeah, you roll the d6.
Because that's what we both had our thing.
2.
It's a group check, so you and Stefan will just do leader-follower rolls
Oh.
like normal.
What does yours do again, Stefan? Does it give you
It gives me
advantage?
advantage. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But so how does it work? It's just I roll both dice twice, or how does advantage work? Sorry.
It's a D6.
Advantage add d6 to your roll.
Okay.
I'll just let you be the one that rolls to see if we get up or not, so I'll roll before you, because my rolls have been spicy today.
And you can
Alright.
add your universal bonus to your roll still, Ellie.
The advantage thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I roll the advantage, and then I also add the D2 from Katie?
No, that only goes to the leader.
Okay. Okay. That's 9, which is 14.
Okay.
Alright, Stefan, all you.
Right, and then it's 2d6 plus 2. So it's 22.
Woo!
Nice.
And that's with a hope?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh!
you guys quickly traverse up this rope that she's lowered down without any issues.
Nice.
Alright, you're now standing at the top of the canyon area. You can see one main path with a few smaller paths kind of branching out. But the rocks at the top are kind of broken and scattered around that it would be a little bit more difficult to try and traverse across the top of this canyon, especially because there's kind of elevation differences. So it'd be like a 5-foot gap that you have to jump, but then you also have to land on the wall and then climb up 5 feet, and the next one goes back down a little bit. It's kind of like almost like scattered pillars,
Mm-hmm.
except the crevices are a lot shorter than going all the way down to the bottom of the canyon.
How far down, how high up are we compared to the
You're
bottom?
essentially 30 feet up from floor level.
Oh, that's not that bad. I thought it was a lot higher.
Yeah, I mean, that's just at the start of the canyon. It does seem to slope up.
Yeah.
From this distance, you can also see kind of a mesa that doesn't really fit in with the environment down at the end of the canyon.
Uh-huh. I think we found what we're looking for. I'll point at the giant mesa.
Guess we
Essentially,
tried-
you guys can make a rather difficult traversal check to try and get through by going along the top of the canyon area. Or you can go down into the center canyon and kind of bypass the traversal.
I guess a little bit. I'd like to do a little bit of both, because if we went straight along the edge of the cliff, then we would essentially be directly behind the camp, right?
Yeah.
So we'd go a little bit more.
Mhm.
Like we'll do the circle on top. We'll continue the circling around the camp on top of the plateau,
Yeah.
Okay.
then go back down into the canyon, a little bit behind the camp, into the canyon.
Yeah. Until
Alright.
we're like out of the zone that they would be patrolling on high alert at least.
All right.
If that makes sense.
Yep. So you guys go several hundred feet down, or along the canyon. I'll say we don't need a roll for that since you are planning on going down. And then with a little rope trick, the way down is a bit easier, and you're able to find a spot that you can then get to the bottom of the canyon.
Nice.
Excellent.
It is on the narrower side, with most areas being like 10 to 25 feet wide. But for the most part, it doesn't look difficult to traverse.
Okay.
All
So when
right.
we get
You
down here, what does it look like? Is it dark? Can we see?
Oh yeah. There are shadows, especially as you look further down the canyon. But for the most part, it's kind of V-shaped to an extent. So you can there's plenty of daylight streaming in.
Okay. What time of day is it right now?
I'm assuming you guys left in the morning. So by the time you guys got to the camp, it would have been like 11 at the latest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably noon by now.
Okay. So we still have some daylight hours to go through this canyon.
Yeah, the sun won't be fully set until like 7 o'clock, maybe 8.
Yeah.
But you'll lose daylight a little bit before that in the canyon.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if we were gonna be wandering through a super dark, creepy canyon in the middle of the night, or yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. Well,
We tried
this-
to
Go ahead.
be a little bit sneaky because we don't know how deep the patrols actually go, right?
Yeah. I was just about to ask, did someone want to be sneaky, like, in front, or do you want me to just walk in the front and take point?
I want to be in the back.
Okay. I mean, I can still go in front and stealth. I just didn't know if you wanted to try to stealth or not.
Yeah. Let's try to be sneaky.
Okay.
All right. So I'll need a finesse group check.
Okay. Well, Stefan, you've been rolling hot all night, so do you want to do it again, or should I do it? Or Katie, do you want to do it?
I think Ellie should do it since she's leading.
Yes.
Oh boy. All right.
Can I
Wait.
spend a hope to help her?
I think because you're involved in the group check, you're essentially busy during this time. So I'm gonna go with no during group checks.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled an 11 and a 12.
Can I use my Ridgeborn thing for, is that like a survival thing or navigating the environment? Can I add it for that
This
or
roll
not?
is not for navigating. This
Okay.
roll is for hiding.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so Stefan rolled 14.
A 14, so I guess
Okay,
a plus
okay.
1 from my side.
Nice. It.
She got a 23.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
And this
So
is finesse.
yes.
Okay.
You can add a +2.
Okay. Adding a +2. Well, that's a 15. There's a fear, but hopefully that's enough to pass.
Alright, can I get you to make a reaction agility check for Kelly?
Sure. 20 with fear. Oh, I guess it's reaction, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
As you are traveling through here, you notice a couple small little caves that look more like they might be used for like foxes or coyotes or something in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And as you kind of look up at these, you suddenly look down and you spot what looks to be a hunting trap. It's essentially a tripwire with a small metal, like bear trap looking thing that would plant down. That's pulled by the tripwire.
Great.
Luckily, you spot it and kind of back out before it actually springs off at you.
Gotcha. I'll point at it as it goes off, I guess, and be like, whoa, I guess be wary, there were some hunters in here. Actually, can I tell how old this trap is?
Yeah, so you actually bypass the DC high enough that you don't even set off the trap and have to dodge it.
Oh.
You avoid it before it even triggers. You can tell that this doesn't look particularly sophisticated or old. It's not rusted at all from rain, but it is just kind of branch set up on one side that's been bent with a rope tied on it, so that as soon as the tripwire is kind of pulled, it swings the branch and yanks the trap onto you.
Can I?
And it's also a very weird way to set this up.
Can I tell when this was put here? Like how long ago, roughly? Was it like recently?
Recently enough that it hasn't started rusting.
Okay.
So since the last rain is the best you can tell from a glance.
Okay. Well, since we're in the desert, I don't know what that would be, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll point it out, and actually, I don't want to do metagamey shit, but would my character know, like, we know that we're going in an area with kobolds, right?
Yeah.
Would my character as a hunter character know anything about kobolds? And if they, would this trap be related to them, basically? Or would this be, like, some other hunting tribe set this up, or a hunter, you know?
Roll a knowledge check for me.
Okay. 19? With fear, but 19.
You do know that kobolds are known to set up traps in their area, usually pretty basic ones. You've never heard of them using bear traps like this. This doesn't seem like regular kobold behavior.
Okay.
And as someone who comes from a hunting clan yourself, you're also like, why would you try to fling a bear trap at something? That doesn't make sense. You clearly set it on the ground and they step on it.
Yeah.
Why would you add tripwire in it? It doesn't make sense to you at all.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell you guys, well, kobolds are known to make traps and utilize them, however, not necessarily a bear trap, and also, this one is set up very weirdly. I don't know who set this up, but they're not really a hunter. This is a very confusing trap. And we should be very cautious, because someone in here set up traps, and they don't know what they're doing with them. And it was recently.
Are there any tracks around the trap?
You can roll instinct to search for tracks.
You got this. Can I give him can I spend one of my hope to give him a thing? Sorry, I tried to say it faster.
No. Too late. I rolled 13. No.
I have so much hope.
Sorry. Yeah, same.
You are able to tell that whoever set this trap purposely covered up their tracks.
So they have no idea how to set up a trap, but are very good at hiding their tracks.
Or they're at least intelligent enough to think of hiding their traps. Or their tracks, I mean, not traps.
So there's no reason why, like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like, it seems intentional. It seems like it's too much knowledge to do this on accident. But why?
It definitely is someone trying to set a trap.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Might not be necessarily for us, per se. Maybe, I don't know.
I'll say with your 19 knowledge check, you can kind of piece together that this looks like a kobold would normally set like a tripwire trap for hunting, but they found a bear trap and were just like, I'll just put this in my regular trap and it'll work twice as well.
Okay. So we sit down and talk about this for a bit, and then we're like, oh, okay. Well, they don't understand how to use a bear trap because they're too sophisticated for their little kobold minds, but they set it up, so we should be careful going forward. There's probably more of these traps in quotation marks.
So
I guess as we walk forward and continue forward, we're keeping an eye open for any traps in the area.
Alright. You actually don't get far as you get another about 20 feet after circling around this trap before finding traces of dried blood. And looking just where they lead, you find a small, like, alcove crevice on the side of the canyon that the dried blood seems to follow to. You guys want to go down inside it? You guys are still far enough away that you can't look inside of it yet. You're just seeing where the blood leads.
I did want to ask real quickly, then could we take the bear trap with us if we're careful to like disable it and stuff it in our pack?
Yeah, I'll say no check required. You just kind of hold it in place so it doesn't launch anything. You just take out a knife and cut the rope, and it just flings the branch uselessly, and you now have a bear trap.
Nice. Don't have a way to add that to my equipment, but oh wait, is there a way to add custom equipment? There we go. Bear trap. How much does this sucker do? I'm just gonna make a custom thing because there isn't an actual bear trap in the game.
Yeah, there's not.
So I'm guessing it would like potentially immobilize them.
Yeah.
And do some
say
damage.
This would take up,
or restrain at least.
it would essentially count as a primary weapon because it's hefty enough that you can't just stick it in your bag.
Yeah.
I'll say it deals 1d12. It's not going to scale with proficiency, physical damage. And they are temporarily restrained.
Okay.
Or actually, they'd be slowed.
Okay.
Unless you also apply a spike to like chain it down to the floor, which this one did not have. It has a loose chain, but there's no spike. And the chain too is only like a foot long, and examining it looks like it was smashed apart with rocks or something.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they didn't understand how to pull it out wherever it was set up and just smashed it apart.
Okay, so this one deals 1d12 physical and it slows?
Yes.
And slows the target. Okay. Alright. I'm just making that
Yeah.
in case I decide to pull it out. You said we can have 2 main weapons in our inventory, right?
Yeah, you can have a equipped primary, an equipped secondary, and then 2 weapons in your inventory in total.
Okay, perfect. Because I had the broadsword from the last time, so I just wanted to make sure I had space to hold this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyways, alright, blood, sorry. How old is this blood?
It looks pretty dried, so it's been here a while.
Okay. I'm gonna creep very quietly to look down in there
All right.
and motion
You
for everyone
slow-
to keep quiet.
You slowly creep forward and peer into it, and you see the dead remains of a human. It's still fresh enough that it still has, like, it's not skeleton, there's still flesh on it, but it's covered in a layer of dirt and it looks dried out quite a bit. You notice a broken longbow sitting next to them. There's no bag next to them, and their clothes do look kind of torn up and ripped apart a little bit.
Does this look like it's set up to be some sort of a trap? Like the body is just positioned weirdly, or does it look like this is like the person died somehow in this way right here?
They look like they died in this position.
Okay.
You could do a knowledge check to kind of check the body if you want, but they're kind of in a seated position pushed up against the back of this crevice, and it only goes back like 5 or 6 feet. It's pretty small.
And I don't see like any, I don't know, tripwire connected to the longbow or something like that, right?
Nothing obvious, no. I will include the knowledge check for catching any traps as well as inspecting the body.
All right, sure. Let's just see what's here. Ooh, 20 with hope.
All right. You find the left leg is kind of smashed up a bit, and you can clearly see where the bear trap definitely was used on this person, as their left leg is ripped to shreds basically from this what appears to have been a bear trap injury, with all the spike marks kind of dragging down their leg. And then you also spot several spots in the chest where they seem to have been stabbed by something. While you are checking the body over, though, you do find a pouch with 2 handfuls of gold.
Hey, I'll hand that to our money bank. I'm just like
Handfuls.
digging through the body, and I like chuck you 2 bags. Here you go. Yeah, 2 handfuls, I think.
Nice.
The gold. Do I find anything else on him, on his person, like that might identify who he is, or papers, or I don't know.
You do find a sheath on his belt that looks like it's for a dagger, but there's no actual weapon. And he doesn't really have any personal effects that might identify him. There's like a rope necklace with like a little medallion to a saint on it, but nothing that would be personal enough to identify him.
Okay.
Essentially like standard adventurer's kit more than a hunter's stuff.
Yeah.
But it looks like his bag was taken off his body, and that probably had any identifying stuff in it.
Okay. Well, I don't know who this guy was or anything, but he did have some money on him, so. Is the longbow in good condition, or is it broken?
It is snapped in half.
Damn.
That's
Sorry, I tried, Stefan. I know you wanted a longbow.
When you're checking the body and you check to see the condition of the bow, you actually notice like several chips and dents where it looks like he was using this to block some kind of weapon, and that's how it got smashed.
Could I tell what kind of weapon smashed it? Like, was it sharp or blunt?
You see a few chips that do look like some kind of bladed weapon had struck it.
Okay. This was done by a blade.
They are pretty rough, though. Like jagged blade or something. You're not exactly sure.
A very crude blade, Probably not very sharpened. Not an elegant weapon. Alright. I'm done with my witcherness. Let's go.
I was imagining Crocodile Dundee.
That's not a knife. They took the knife. It's not in the sheath. I can't do accents, damn it. I'm sorry. Any Australians that listen to my accents, I can't do it. Alright. I guess we'll continue unless you guys want to look at the guy's body more.
Like, does it look like anything happened to the bodies after they died? Like, they obviously didn't get looted.
They look like they were looted. They just didn't take the gold coins for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the knife was gone. His bag is gone.
Yeah. Okay.
So stuff
Got
was taken, just not. I don't know. I guess that gold doesn't mean anything to kobolds. Would be my guess. And they didn't take the bow because it was broken.
Once again, are there tracks around the bodies?
Oh yeah.
It is mostly stone with just like a little bit of dirt on a lot of this place. And once again, you kind of notice that like the dirt looks flattened out, almost as if someone like swept it back out after walking through it.
So odd.
It essentially gives you the impression that like they are maybe not particularly skilled, but they're at least trained in the basics of hunting.
They're amateurs. Alright, I guess we'll keep creeping through the canyon then. Keeping an eye open for any other traps or dead bodies on the way, I guess.
Alright. As you guys begin traveling back through the canyon again, you notice in front of you several spears kind of stabbed into the ground, and hanging from them are collections of bones that have been essentially tied together with string to make wind chime like shaman totem looking things. They don't have any particular like shape to them. It's mostly just like random bones all tied together on top of these things, kind of gently clacking together in what little wind is passing through here at the moment.
Reminds me of home. Ours is a little more elegantly done, though. Little classier. Do any of these wind chime things appear to be like tripwire traps that if we like walk past, it's gonna jingle all of them and alert somebody, you know? Is this an alert tripwire thing?
You take like 30 seconds to kind of inspect these things and check around them, and it seems to be more of like a territorial warning thing than an actual trap and tripwire.
Okay.
None of them seems set up for anything that would alert them. Unless you like stumbled into one and knocked it over.
Yeah. I just meant if they were like intentionally put there to let them know that someone's in their territory.
Yeah.
So is there like a wall or a crudely built gate or something? Or it's just these things dangling?
No, it's just these kind of set up along the side of the canyon.
And there's only like 6 of them or so, but it almost forms like a hallway that you have to pass through.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Well, I think we found their lair. The kobold lair, maybe? That looks like an entrance of some kind. Is there any other path we can see that would go, like, not through the direct entrance, but maybe, like, through the back?
No, this clearly seems to be some kind of like choke point into their village with only one entrance. And for the most part, this whole thing has been kind of one linear path, whether it curves and twists and stuff. It all kind of comes back to just a single path with a few small crevices off to the side, but none of them that actually go anywhere.
Okay. Well, you guys want to go in and kill some kobolds, or are we trying to avoid this?
Sure. Let's try to... I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Were we hired only to take out the Colossus, or were we hired to also take out the kobolds? Like, is that part of the thing?
You were hired to eliminate the Colossus. They warned you about the kobolds.
Okay. So they wouldn't be upset if the kobolds were taken out, basically.
Certainly not.
Like
That is
they are a problem, but not as big of a problem as the Colossus, is what I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm down to take out some kobolds if they're a menace in the area or a potential hazard.
Let's earn some respect in the area.
Yeah. Plus, if we can't take out a band of kobolds, then I don't know if we can take down an entire Colossus. Baby steps. I go into my Disney princess singing mode. Let's get down to business. Okay, I can't sing anymore or I'll get DMC'd.
Yeah, definitely not Disney. Don't do it.
They'll come for you.
They will. They know where we live. Alright.
As you begin creeping your way along the canyon, you pass through these shamanistic totems, and kind of peering around a corner and down a pathway, you spot several kobolds kind of sitting at a little outpost on watch. They don't seem to have spotted you yet, but they are blocking your only entranceway in. And with that, I think we'll stop here for the day. And then start next session in combat as you guys strike from the shadows.
Sad. Alright. I was
Yeah, sorry,
ready.
it's a shorter one.
Yeah, I know. Said you
I tried to
needed a
get the day
shorter
off, I
one.
promise.
Yeah. Alright. So when do we get to play again?
Definitely not next week. So I think it's gonna be 3 weeks from now.
What?
Or maybe the 28th.
So long.
Work that.